Okay, guys, so the game I got in just recently was kind of an impromptu game. It was on a Saturday after I had just created my list. Um, if you've been following any of the stuff on the forums, you'd probably have seen my list, but if not, here's what I had. I had a Lord of Chaos Mark Wrath with the Spear of Gagnir, Duststone, Dragon Mantle, and Divine Icon. And then he also had a shield. So he had a 1-up rerollable, and then strength 6, 5 attack, strength 6 with AP 1 from the spear and lethal strike. So when he was, his total AP armor piercing was 4 total. So most things are going to either not have a save against him, or if they're 1-up, 2-up, they're going to be at a 5 or 6 for the armor save. And with lethal strike, he has the ability to go through people's regen and get past that whole crap where if they have regen, then people usually go with flaming, but then they block that by using like the dragon helm or whatever. Then I had my Harbinger was on the Manicore. He was marked Change. I gave him a Halberd with a third eye of Change, the Talisman of Greater Shielding, Hardened Shield, and Potion of Swiftness. My little baby sorcerer had he was level 2 fire with the Tome of Arcane Lore, which was a +1 spell, and I think I had Fireball, the cascading fire, and then the burning cage or whatever it's called, where if they move they take a bunch of extra hits. He also had the Lucky Shield and the Hero Sword. So on a sorcerer, they're 5 weapon skill with strength 5 and 3 attack. So it's nothing to really sneeze at, to be honest. And he had a 3-up armor save with a 1 +2 discarded for the first hit. Then I decided to try out the True Chaos Warriors with halberds, shields, banner of speed, and full command. And there was 30 of them. Then I went with 40 pestilence barbarians with with full command and the mark of pestilence, so that pretty much everything was hitting them on 5s. Then I had 3 units of 6 dogs. I had 2 lust chariots. I had 6 striders, or hell riders rather. I had the vortex fiend and the elder dragon centaur with light armor and halberd. Now, when we started playing this, I obviously have not gone. I'm horrible at reading rules, and I hadn't gone through everything in the new version of the rules. And my opponent, I think, when he read through some of the rules and some of the things he misread, so there's a few things were kind of like off on, and we had to double check stuff. One of the ones that I noticed after and didn't notice until after the game was when he vanguarded, he read the rule as that he was like, yeah, they changed it to where vanguards can come within 6 inches now of the enemy, vice the 12. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And so some of his stuff, I don't remember if it was. I don't think when he moved them, they weren't horribly close. They weren't like within 6 inches or anything like that, but they were definitely a little bit more than 12 away, or a little less than 12 away. The rule he was looking at was actually if they can come within 6 inches of a unit if the other unit has vanguarded or scouted. So I think that was just the rule he had misinterpreted there. Anyways, so his list, I remember him saying something when he was talking to one of his buddies that he was still using the old list because he said it didn't really change much, and I was like, whatever, I'm getting a game in, doesn't matter. So his lords, let's see, he had a Duke with the Grail Oath, Barded Warhorse, Crusader's Helm, Blessed Sword, Talisman of Roland, Renown, and a Shield. So I think he had a 1-up rerollable, and the fucker was immune to my lethal strike, even though he was cavalry. I was like, son of a bitch, negating my freaking loadout. Then he had a paladin with, which was his BSB, had Barded Warhorse, Questing Oath, Duststone, Dragon Helm, Shield, and Valor. So he also had a 1-up fucking rerollable, but he had a great weapon. So he lost the 1-up and went to 2-up, but it was still rerollable. And then he had the thing, I guess Valor is the one where he has to challenge and accept challenges. Like, he has to be the one to do it. Like, he can't feed it, the enemy a champion or whatever. He had 2 damsels, both running white magic level 2s. One with the Diswell Scroll and one with the Book of Arcane Power. Then he had a unit of aspirants with Crusaders, Heavy Armor, and Full Command. Another unit of the same. Then he had a unit of Questing Knights, Full Command, with the Oral Flame, and I'm not sure what that is. Then he had 3 units of Outriders with throwing weapons and shields, and then 2 units of Grail Knights with Full Command. So, I've never played... Oh, I played... It was Bretonia back in the day. I played them once. I've never played another Bretonia or in 9th Age Kingdom of Equitaine army before. And his army was fucking fast. You'll see in... I think we had to leave, or he had to leave at 2 p.m., so it was just a very short game. But, I mean, it didn't really matter because all we really needed was the 2 turns that we actually got through. And you could see how, like, much destruction there was. But you'll see here in a second. Yeah, enjoy, and here's the video.
Quester Knights with 2 characters, Girl Knights, and Aspirants and Volume.
Big guard stuff. And then I have unit of 6 dogs, Lust Chariot, 40 Pestilence, stored and board, full command, Barbarians with the level 2 Sorcerer dogs, Elder Dragon Centaur, BSB on a Mana Core marked Change, 30 True Chaos Warriors with full command and movement standard, and then my Lord, Vanguarding Dogs, Lust Chariot. This is my Vortex Fiend, and then 6 of the Hell Riders, and he won first turn. Vanguard all up in front of my chaff to negate it. Shooting, took off 1 guy here, nothing over these guys, and then destroyed my fucking Duststone there. And then the Guiding Hand, get +1 to your weapon skill, initiative and movement. Alright, so yeah, off to Warriors, turn 1. My movement looks like such.
I'm going to choose to reform.
Okay.
And actually, I'm going to go.
So these guys moved over here, they charged here, they charged there. These guys charged, but it was a flank, and they didn't realize. And he was in the way, so they couldn't get in. These guys moved here. These guys just shifted a little bit, rallied them, moved him here, moved him there. These guys charged in, won their combat. And magic, I got Cascading Fire and the fireballs all over them, those guys. So off to Bretonia, turn 2. Looks like this. These guys and these guys both charged into my big unit, and they're obviously gone.
You did 1 less one.
Oh yeah, so it didn't matter anyways. Then these guys moved over here. These guys charged into here. These guys charged into the chariot. This combat, I got lucky. He rolled really badly because I failed my fear test, and yeah, he had +3 to all your stats, and yeah, no,
+3 to 1 weapon skill.
yeah,
That's the important one.
Still made it bad. Oh, we still have these 2.
We still got those 2.
We still have the 2 things. That's probably going to be a wash anyways, but whatever. All
right, real quick, I just wanted to interject something here. So when he charged in his big lance right there with his BSB and his general, they were able to thread the needle essentially between my chariot, and then these other guys, the aspirants or whatever, made their long bomb rerollable charge into the chariot, which is essentially what I wanted to do with the chariot, was block him. So he did his job, but he died fairly horribly. My opponent was rolling all his damn 5-up ward saves that he needed constantly, which was annoying for me. But then apparently the Grail unit that he has, or not Grail unit, but whatever they are, with I guess the banner, makes them cause fear, and then makes them immune to psychology or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they caused fear and they were immune to psychology. So my first combat with them, I fail an 8 reroll, and that was the other thing. The banner had to touch my unit, and I couldn't use the rerolls from the BSB. So my first freaking roll in the combat, I failed my damn fear test, and took off 3 from the back there, and then I think he took off like, I think there was a challenge, and he got the 3 or 4 from the overkill, and then 3 more guys. I think it was a 7-3, and the only thing was I won by steadfast, and I think my lord attacked straight into his lord because I was thinking, oh, he's gonna kill me if I don't, and I probably should have just attacked the freaking unit because I would have been able to kill them a lot easier. But I was just like intent on having my lord slaughter his, which I have eventually. You'll see. I eventually can get to do it, but it was a lot of combats like this one where it was like very close. So just wanted to point that out.
Wiped him out. Didn't move. I actually won and overran, or pursued rather. So after Warrior's turn, this is turn 2, isn't it?
This is the end of 2.
Oh my. Here, he won and reformed. I fluffed all my shit and lost by a musician, but stood. This, I won. He passed his leadership test. I wiped out that unit here, and
This will end one way or another.
that's about it, all. I don't have any magic anymore, so woohoo! Yes, I got the rest of them. These guys survived. Those guys survived there, and we had to call it. But I lost that and a dog unit, and he lost that and some chaff and one of his core units, I think. And it ended up 13-7. So I like the list, but I thought I was done because of his movement phase, but with crappy rolls for here, saved my life. And yeah, I'm going to keep playing with this list because I like it.
Alright, so Kingdom of Equitaine versus Warriors of Dark Gods. I was able to snag a victory out, even though we only got 2 turns in. It was essentially his Death Star unit versus mine, I guess, if you want to call Warriors a Death Star, or even Kingdom of Equitaine a Death Star. But basically, it came down to that that one combat. I'm pretty sure I could have, because I wiped out that one unit, and I would have reformed to face his other knight unit, and then it would have been my turn next. So I would have charged with pretty much everything into that. And well, actually, what I probably would have done was charge my warriors into his one unit with it that was right next to me, and then have my BSB fly over and charge into either the combat with the Elder Dragon Centaur or the one with the chariot. More than likely would be the chariot one, just because there's a crap load more points in that unit than the other one, and I'm fairly certain the Elder Dragon Centaur could have held his own there, and then I would have just moved my what is he called? The Vortex Fiend into within 6 inches of as many of those units as I could to give them all fear, or have them all be affected by fear rather, and hopefully wiped him out that way. But anyways, the change that I am making to this list is a very small one, and it's basically I'm dropping 5 of the models from the Warriors unit, so they're no longer going to be True Chaos. They're going to then, with those leftover points, I'm going to mark all those Warriors Wrath, so they have the +1 to hit, and I'm not going to be fleeing with them anyways, because, I mean, they're made to get into combat. I dropped the movement banner off of them, so they're a little bit slower, but with the points, I then put Soul Feeder on my Lord, because by the end of the game, my lord only had 1 wound left, and I feel more comfortable since he doesn't have a ward save to put the Soul Feeder on there. So if he does come in instances like this where the enemy he's going after somehow is immune to his fucking lethal strike like an asshole and gives him trouble, he has the ability to gain wounds back. And then the other part of the change was I added the Filth Banner to the Barbarians. So while they're not going to be like an insanely killy unit, they're going to be a very big tar pit who can then also auto wound stuff with poison attacks. So it'll make them a little bit easier to do some damage to whoever's stupid enough to get into them or smart enough, depending on how you look at it. I think I also did one little change to the BSB, which was very minor. It was, let's see, where is it? I used the loadout. I think one of the guys from the ETC test tournament lists, where he's still Mark of Change, but he has instead of the halberd, he has the Sword of Strength and the Dragon Scale Helm. So he's got a 2-up with a 4-up, and then the 6 Strength. So he gets the same benefits from having halberd, but he doesn't lose 1 armor save while he's in combat. Granted, he doesn't get the +1, or he doesn't get the +3 initiative potion, but hopefully he won't need it when he goes, because he's supposed to be there more for like monster hunting and such. But yeah, I like this list. It didn't have a good showing per se because of the amount of chaff that he had, and he did very well in the movement phase, got everything where he needed him to be. But and my rolling was just straight up crap. And then in the beginning, he destroyed my damn Dust Stone, which was like one of the big things about my Lord build, which makes him like scary, is the fact that he's a 1-up rerollable. And you take that shit away, kind of makes it moot in his armor save. But I think what saved me was the fact that the knights that he had were tough 3 against my tough 4 warriors, so I was able to slowly whittle them down and stay steadfast at the same time. And I was the one either winning combats, or I think he actually won most of the combats, and I was just lucky because I was steadfast. I think I had really shitty rolls in the beginning, and then after the first like turn or so, it swapped around and he started having shitty rolls. But all in all, I really like this list. I like the changes that they've put through. I'm going to try and get more battle reports through. I think I have, let's see, I may have a game within the next 2 weeks. Life's been busy with work and all that other good stuff. I'm painting up more stuff. Joe Hammer, I think that's how you say it. It's a freaking tongue twister for me, apparently. Has made his Armies on Parade or Modeling Monday video where he showed you all his models and stuff. I think he's inspired me to do the same for mine. I've got a lot of ideas for my models, like with my Spear of Gagner Lord. I'm going to be using, I think I mentioned it in my last channel update / fluff video. So I'm using one of the Judicators with the spears, and I need to find I'm making the model, like the Lord model. He's gonna look all angelic and like perfect, essentially. Like he's gonna have gold armor and big like angel wings and stuff, and then a nice like shiny round shield. But I want the spear to look like the most evil thing that I can find, both in paint job and what it looks like. If anybody has any ideas, and I know like I kind of don't want to use the spears from the Knights or the Crushers, even though those are fairly good, and those could be my default. But then again, I was also looking at the Chariot for the Dark Elves has their own spears that they look simple, but they also look wicked at the same time, and I'm kind of leaning towards those. But if you guys have any suggestions on what spear, like if you have seen models in other model lines or whatever, let me know in the comments below. And then the other thing is the Elder Dragon Centaur. Stat line, he is just freaking, he looks disgusting. Personally, I think he's a tad too expensive. But the other thing is with his stat line and the model that we have from like Games Workshop, it just doesn't look scary. Like, look at him next to the chariot. He looks tiny. He looks like a little bitch. And then you look at him next to the Manticore, or technically Dorgar, freaking Lord of the End Times mount. But I want something epic like that. So what I'm doing is I've got the new Star Drake, and I'm going to take, I looked at it at the actual model, and I'm going to try my best to fit him onto that. And I may be crazy here, but look what I did with Dorgar. I got him on a freaking chariot base. So I can, pretty sure I can get the Star Drake onto a 50 by 75. I will find a way, damn it. But I looked at the model, and the actual, where the head of the Star Drake is, you can basically chop that off and then put a torso and like, I guess I'm going to check to see if the Elder Dragon Centaur torso will like not look like complete Tiny Tim freaking on top of a giant body type thing. But if you guys also have any ideas as to where what would fit on a Star Drake's neck as a Dragon Centaur, Elder Dragon Centaur's freaking upper torso, then put those in the comments below. But that should be the another project I'm going to be starting working on. I'm hoping to have all this, like this list is pretty much solidified, and I'm going to see about the finishing my paint jobs for, if I can. I have I think they're the Blood Chosen or the Armored Corn guys from Age of Sigmar. I'm gonna try and use them for my Wrath Warriors for the Colonial Carnage tournament. So that's not until August, so I have a few months to actually plan and get that stuff done. And since we have these v99.5 / version 1 rule set for the next few months till September, I'm going to hopefully have all that stuff ready to go and all prettied up by the time that tournament rolls around, so I can actually get some decent paint scores. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Hey guys, one last thing. I have decided to try out the support button for my channel. Basically, if you enjoy my content and would like to see more, any little bit would help towards expenses for travel and such to get to more tournaments. You obviously don't have to, and I'm not expecting anybody to, but if you do, it would be greatly appreciated. I know Once Bitten has something similar on his page, but again, if you feel the need and you want to support my channel and my tournament going habits, then by all means, hit that support button and shoot me some funds. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.